So I just had a real interesting conversation with a past acquaintance of mine, from back in the day, and haven't spoken to them in a few years and stuff. They decided to reach out. I guess they had a random thought about me and decided to, reach out, hit me up, say what's up, and, you know, had a little casual conversation. And throughout the conversation, it was perceived as I wasn't interested in the conversation with this individual, to the point to where, they directly asked me like, hey, well, did I do something to offend you? Or why is it that, you seem uninterested in this conversation? And, my response was, I'm I'm engaged in the conversation. I'm just direct, I'm straightforward and blunt when it comes to my responses and stuff. You did nothing to offend me in no way, shape, or form. I'm just a direct individual. And so the response that I received back from that was that, you know, they still felt as if they were being perceived in a negative way based off of my perception of them from the past. And they thought that I was casting some type of judgment upon them from me knowing them in the past and not necessarily seeing the growth that they have made within that time span of us last, having an interaction with one another. And like I said, this is the first conversation that me and this individual has had in who knows how long. And, at this point in time of the conversation, we had only been talking for about 5 minutes. So there's no way I'd be able to actually see your growth of how you were back then to the person that you are now that's having this conversation with me. So, my thought process within this conversation, which I just, stated, was I can't necessarily assume that you have grown, changed, or anything like that because we haven't necessarily spoke to one another in that time frame, and so they also suggested that, well, I'm pretty sure your life is a lot better than mine at this point in time, but I am where I'm supposed to be at this moment. And so my response to that, which is going to kind of be the moral of this video, is that my response was, my life is no better than your life, than no one's life. Nobody else's life is better than my life. They are all one and the same. They're all one and the same. And though we may be on different paths, on different timelines, or having different experiences within our journeys, our lives are not meant to be in comparison with one another in no way, shape, or form. And the only thing that truly matters is that you heal, you learn, you grow, and you elevate. Nobody else's perception of you matters. And it shouldn't matter to you at all in no way, shape, or form. The only thing that matters is what you think of yourself and how you feel about yourself, how you view yourself. Nobody else's feelings, thoughts, opinions, none of that matters because it's all opinion based. And 9 times out of 10, it's probably projected energy. So none of that matters. The only thing that matters is how you feel, how you see yourself. Your opinion is the only thing that matters when it comes to you and your life. That's it. And at the end of the conversation, you know, I began to tell her that the only thing that truly matters is that, you know, as long as you can see your growth and how far you have came, and that you choose to show gratitude for the life that you have lived, the lessons learned from the trials and tribulations and struggles that you have went through, and that you are still here breathing, and that you choose to show gratitude to the Most High for all of those experiences, and you choose to give back at some point in time within your life whenever you can, you're on the right path. You're on the right track. You're doing exactly what it is that you need to do within this lifetime. You're doing exactly what you need to do. You can change your reality through changing your perception of life. Everything isn't happening to you, it's happening for you. Power is actually within your consciousness, your mind. Learning to master your mind. Once you learn how to master your mind, can't nobody tell you nothing. You are a powerful individual. You will be able to change the perception of your reality as you see it and change it in general. Your whole life, your whole being, everything. You will be able to change it all. But it all starts within yourself, within your mind and your heart, as well as being more consciously aware of the words that you speak, because your words hold power as well. So, in order for you to move forward within life, to bring about the change that you want to see within your life, it all starts within. Look within first to find those answers. Learn how to live life in solitude and be alone a little bit to get to know yourself, as well as establishing a relationship with God, and then master your mind, your thoughts, how you think, how you speak, and how you see life, how you view life. Your reality will completely change wholeheartedly the way that you see fit. But it's all about you taking those necessary steps, putting in that work in order to bring about that change that you want. It's going to take dedication, determination, and consistency. Consistency definitely is key. But once you begin to follow those steps and do those things, you will be able to make life, you will be able to manifest the life that you desire. So, I definitely hope that I was able to provide, offer, uplift, and rebuild you with this message in some way, shape, or form, even if it's just for one person out there. I hope it brings some type of clarity, some type of truth, some type of wisdom. I hope it uplifts you in some way, shape, or form and inspires you to start making those necessary changes that you need to make to bring about change within your reality. Love and light. I am divinely one of a kind. Stay blessed.